Oh man, cat, we live, cat, we live.
We live, man. We live.
Oh man, welcome back to No Excuses, man.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Man, fat. Before we get to all the, the bullshit, tell the good people at home what to do, man.
Man, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the post notifications so you know when we post, man. Keep running the videos up, man. Spread it. Hey, spread us across the algorithms, man.
Man, cat, these the episodes that don't quite be as fun to shoot. They do not be as fun to shoot, man. But let's just get straight to it, man. The other day, Alabama and Indiana played a football game, or was supposed to be a football game, and it was not much of a game at all. So before I ask you for your, give me your thoughts on it, man, and we recap this thing. I want to start this off first, man, by doing what I think a lot of other Alabama fans have a major problem with doing, because I think part of it is still, holding on to what Alabama was that they peaked with, Nick Saban dynasty and run and all that stuff. I think Alabama fans have a huge problem admitting when a team is just flat out better.
Yeah.
I tipped my cap to him, man. Indiana was the far superior football team, and I tipped my cap to Kurt Signetti and the Indiana Hoosiers in the program that he running, man, in his second year. They in the semifinals, and they are right now the odds-on favorite to win this whole thing. And I wouldn't see a good reason why they wouldn't be that right now, man, the way they dominated us the other day. Say, give me your thoughts on that Rose Bowl that you watched last Thursday, New Year's Day.
Well, in the beginning, Alabama came out far as defensively. They showed, some signs, what I'm saying, early, getting at Mendoza, getting them on the ground, what I'm saying, pressuring the quarterback, moving, running around, what I'm saying, being active, actually, what I'm saying, like they wanted to play, what I'm saying. But after, I feel like Indiana locked in because they didn't play that whole month, what I'm saying, so they was a little rusty coming out, so you expected that. When Indiana got going, man, you really seen like, yeah, Indiana is the better football team. Like you put it, like you basically said, like, yeah, like it started off good, you know what I'm saying, with Alabama coming out doing what they did or whatever. But Indiana just a better football team, man. So I mean, that's what you ultimately saw. Uh, I think that's probably one of the worst performances I've seen from Bama in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Especially offensively. You know what I'm saying? We never really could get a rhythm going offensively. I can't just blame one player. It just as a unit, none of them really was just, what I'm saying, engaged at all. And you have to tip your hat to Indiana, man. Indiana came out, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and held us hostage on offense, man. They held us hostage. We couldn't do anything on them, really. We really didn't move the ball well on them. We had been able to run the ball all season, so I kind of figured that we was going to struggle in that because our running game has been non-existent really all season. So that was expected, you know what I'm saying? But us losing, I don't have a problem with us losing because you win or lose a game, but man, that was just a bad loss to get beat like that because I didn't expect that. Like I seen a world where Indiana could beat Alabama, obviously, but me being a fan, of course I'm gonna say we're gonna win, but I did see ways Indiana could win the game, like obviously. But I didn't know that it was gonna be like that and look that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a certain way you go out like that. I hate that players like Tim Keenan went out like that and Jared Bernard, you know what I'm saying, seniors of the team went out the way that they did, Quavis and all of them, you know what I'm saying? I hate they ended their career like that. But man, Alabama, for what they went through this year, for them to make it as far as they did, was a great season for us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it needed to end. we had too many, inconsistencies all season. We was up and down. Uh, like I said, the running game was never really there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Ryan actually, well, yeah, Ryan, what he went through, I feel like he had some stuff mentally going on with him this year. You know what I'm saying? I look for him to bounce back, but he could never really get his footing and be consistent this year. But man, Bama, a remarkable season. I know people so quick to go at Kalen DeBoer and want Kalen DeBoer fired and all of that because that's the hot take to say right now. But Kalen DeBoer a good coach, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Bama need to quit. Bama fans need to quit comparing Kalen DeBoer to Nick Saban. Like you ain't finna find nobody that's gonna do what Nick Saban did. That's an anomaly, man. That don't happen every day. You don't just pull a Nick Saban out the crowd and you know what I'm saying? This gonna be the next Nick Saban. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, hats off, great season. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Indiana, Signetti, great coach. They well coached. They disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Only thing early in the game I didn't really agree with was the controversial fourth down we went for on our own 34. I felt like that wasn't needed. I still feel like Indiana probably still would have won, but for us to go forward and they get it on the plus side of the field with the offense, that high powered offense that they already have, you kind of we was put in no man's land. You know what I'm saying, with the defense. You know what I'm saying. And I just think with the struggles offensively we'd have had, your defense, they just eventually just gave up, man. You know what I'm saying? That happens. Like the defense didn't really carry you throughout the whole season for real. You know what I'm saying? Especially the second part of the season. But the inconsistencies, you know what I'm saying? Um, I just think the defense got fed up. You can see it in their face, man. They just they was tired of it. They was fed up. They gave you all they could give you. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask much more at your defense than what they have gave you this year. You know what I'm saying? They just gave out. So, man, like I say, man, offensively, we never could find our footing, man. I don't know what happened between. I think when that South Carolina game is when we started to kind of nosedive offensively. You know what I'm saying? I think that's when we started to go down offensively, that South Carolina game, and we never could get no consistency back. Like we could never be consistent no more after that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it it was a domination. Indiana, they just dominated Alabama, man. They was the better football team, more physical. They was more ready. They was the better team that day. Better out coached, all that. They was the better team.
Man, a lot of what you saw, Fat, was they showed us why they were the number one team in the country.
Yeah,
Quite frankly, man, the 38-3 score doesn't really dictate how lopsided the ball game really was, and that's saying something because they won by 5 touchdowns, and it felt
yeah,
way worse than that. It felt like
yeah,
worse than 38-3.
yeah. It did.
Um, I'm gonna be honest, man. In fact, man, I've been one of the more adamant, one of the more pro Kalen DeBoer fans since he's arrived at Alabama. You still got a lot of fans want him gone just because he ain't Nick Saban. That just
Yeah,
somebody I get that. I'm somebody I embrace the change. I have no problem with that. Um, his decision to go for it on fourth and one from our 34-yard line, it was stupid. It was stupid. Fat, it was stupid at the time, and looking back on it, you know what I'm saying? In retrospect, it's even more stupid.
and the play
It
call
was
was
it
stupid.
Fat, it was stupid. It was
Yeah,
3-0. It's early in the second quarter. Punt the
yeah,
football, man.
yeah, yeah,
That play, Alabama has a drive going late in the first half. This is where the ball game ended right here. Bama got a drive going. They got a drive going. Ty Simpson on a scramble. He's running, picks up the first down, fumbles the football. This is right before halftime. He fumbles the football. It's already 10-0 because you went for one on that fourth down and got stopped short. Indiana scored the touchdown off that. Right before halftime, Ty Simpson fumbles. Indiana drives the ball down before halftime, gets in the end zone, 17-0. And for all intents and purposes, the ball game ended right there.
Yeah.
Like, looking back in hindsight, that sequence right there, the go for it on fourth down, the Ty Simpson fumble, when Ty Simpson fumble, if the defense can hold them to nothing, which is the best, but worst case scenario, three points at 13-0 at halftime. Okay, now it feels a little different. You feel more confident. When that game was 17-0, and we come out our first drive of the halftime and go 3-and-out, this is over.
It's over.
You come out of the halftime, you go 3-and-out. Ty Simpson done for the game. He's injured. It's over. Because at this point, whenever Ty Simpson, when he injured, was out for the remainder of the game, I think at that point of the game, defensively, Alabama checked out. In that second half, you watched the defense that no longer wanted to play football.
Yeah, he checked out.
I know what my fucking eyes saw. They did not want to be out there no more. No, they didn't. And I'm gonna be honest.
No, they didn't.
I don't blame them.
I don't blame them either.
I don't blame them at all, man. That defense has carried for the vast majority of this season, man. So I understand that, man. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, man. But you have to tip your cap to Fernando Mendoza, to Kurt Signetti. Indiana is a juggernaut, man.
Yeah.
They a juggernaut. I put it to you like this here. If Indiana had a big name brand on the front of their jersey, fans were not feeling embarrassed by losing to them.
Yeah.
They good, man. Yeah. They got everything you need to be a good football team. They stout up front in the trenches on both sides of the football. They a good quarterback. Got two good running backs. Good wide receiving group. They a real football team, man.
Yeah.
They are a real football team, man. So I tip my cap to what Indiana was able to do in that game, man.
Yeah.
You hear Pop them in the back?
Yeah.
These nigga loud as hell, man. I'm trying to laugh at them while we doing this shit, man. What the fuck they got go? Anyway, man, what up? But you got anything else on this, man?
Man, that's it, bro. We got dominated. It's a long story short. We got dominated.
We actually did, man. We got our asses thoroughly kicked, man. But moving on, in other news, we ain't the only big name brand that got upset. Ohio State got upset by Miami. Georgia Bulldogs got upset by Ole Miss. So what does that bring us to? Semifinal matchup tomorrow night between Miami and Ole Miss. I'm be honest, man. When I first started thinking about this matchup, what jumps out at me, man, is Trinidad Chambliss and this Ole Miss offense versus
against that front
Jr., Keontae Scott, that Miami defense. Who you think gonna win this game out of Miami and Ole Miss?
Oh, man.
This might be game of the year.
This is gonna be tough, man. Because Chambliss, he'll light the defense up, man. He thread defenses, man. I'm not gonna lie. But Miami stout, man. They got them edge rushers coming out the end, especially that number one. Ain't number one.
Number three.
Number three, I meant to say. Coming out the edge, he a monster. He killed Ohio State. And if you can kill Ohio State here, you can do that to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because they got top athletes all over the field. So if they can't get a containment on him and stop that pass rush from getting home, it ain't a good look. But hey, Ole Miss quarterback, he just faced a good front seven. You know what I'm saying? He can get out of shit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I think Miami front seven better than Georgia's, but that's still Georgia. Like we can't get it for though. That's still Georgia. So if he able to escape that, he can escape anything. You know what I'm saying? But I like Ole Miss story. You know what I'm saying? Lane Kiffin not being there. You know what I'm saying? I like their story. I like Miami story. They ain't really done nothing in about 20 some years. Good story, man. Who you think who you think I got to give my prediction.
Who you got winning this football game, man?
I'm gonna go Ole Miss. I'm gonna go Ole Miss. I'm gonna go with Trinidad Champions, man. I'm gonna go with Trinidad Champions.
Man, Fat, just think about what we had in college football right now, man. You got a Final Four: Miami, Ole Miss, Indiana, and Oregon.
Yeah.
Nobody had that in their bingo card during the preseason. This
No.
matchup here, man, I'm with you. I think Chambliss is a game changer. Fat, do you realize if Miami wins the national championship, we played in their home stadium?
Yeah.
I just realized that like either this morning or yesterday sometime. I wonder if the pressure of that gets to Miami.
Yeah.
I don't see a world where Miami wins this game with Carson Beck throwing for 130 or 140 yards like he has in their
Yeah.
first two playoff games. But man,
Yeah.
I like um Malachi Tony. I like the running back, man. Damn it, called Mark Fletcher. I like Miami's running back. I like a lot of the stuff. I like the physicality they play with, man. I'm somebody that said way back in September that Miami was a real contender because they carried by the trenches, offensively and defensively. But you know what? It's something in me. I can't get it out, man. It's that SEC shit, Fat. It's in me. I don't know what. I don't know why. That SEC shit is in me. I don't know why. I don't know why. That I'm taking that into account. I'm not generally a pull for the SEC guy, to be honest with you. I'm not. But the fact that Lane Kiffin left Ole Miss the way that he did, I think it brought this team closer together. They're dynamic offensively, man. They got the best running back in college football, whose name you never hear get said, Keywan Lacey, his name never
Yeah.
gets said. The best back in the country, in my opinion, was Jeremiah Love. After him, for me, would be Keywan Lacey, the running back for Ole Miss. I like both
Yeah.
wide receivers they got on the outside, man, number one and number two. I don't know how much I trust Pete Golden's defense in this spot. We know Pete Golden with DC at Bama for 5 or 6 years. Went crazy about Pete defense then. I ain't crazy about him now.
Yeah.
I think Trinidad Chambliss' legs, playmaking, creating ability is enough to get it done in an absolute shootout or thriller. Give me Ole Miss to win a game that whoever has the ball last wins it. I think Ole Miss gets it last. Give me Ole Miss to win this ball game, man. And they got a kicker that can hit from anywhere in the damn state. Ole
Yeah.
Miss, 34-30. Ole Miss.
I ain't got no score. I just got Ole Miss winning.
In an absolute thriller, man. Absolute thriller.
Yeah.
Moving on. Other semifinal game, man. The team that kicked our ass, we just talked about them. Indiana taking on the Oregon Ducks. Oregon won they second round playoff game, quarterfinals game the other day. They knocked out Texas Tech, beat them 23-0. Who you got in this one, man? Indiana or Oregon? And mind you, Indiana beat Oregon earlier on the road this season in Eugene. I think the score of that game was 30-20, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, I'm gonna have to go with Indiana, man. I think Indiana is a complete football team, man. They don't have many weaknesses. Oregon, I do like Dante Moore, but I do think this game gonna come down to just coaches, like just coaching, coaching situation that's gonna just impact the ball game. And I like Signetti over
Dan
my boy
Lanning.
Dan Lanning. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Dan Lanning's not a good coach, but I'm gonna go with Signetti. I think Signetti gonna be able to outcoach Dan Lanning in certain spots in this game, and I just think they got the overall better team. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's something about Oregon, man. I don't trust them in games like this. I don't trust them in these kind of games, man. I just make a believe out of me. You know what I'm saying? Make me eat crow like I had to do before we played in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? They made me eat crow. Maybe Oregon made me eat crow this time. You know what I'm saying? Made me eat crow. I gotta go. I'm going with Indiana though for those reasons. I like Indiana. I ain't got no scope, but I like Indiana to win.
Um, the fact that the fact this is a rematch makes me think Oregon definitely there's a path to them. It's hard to beat a team twice. We all understand and recognize that. But man, in fact, I hate for us to be in agreement yet again. I got Indiana winning too because I watched Oregon play Texas Tech. Oregon didn't do much offensively in that game. In fact, Indiana defense better than Texas Tech.
Yeah, yeah,
So there were plays for Texas Tech to have. Texas Tech quarterback last week just kind of sold. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that.
yeah,
But man,
yeah, yeah,
I'll be honest, man. I like Indiana, man, and I like Indiana by at least 7, by at least a touchdown.
yeah,
I like Indiana
yeah,
by at least a touchdown, man. I don't want this to come off as if I don't want this to come off as if you know what I'm saying. I'm glazing Indiana because they beat Alabama so goddamn bad. Because I promise you, I really wish I could come in here and be negative and hate on Indiana because I am not the biggest Indiana fan right now. The way they did my goddamn team.
yeah,
But man, I give the credit where it's due. That's a very well coached football team, man. They fundamentally sound. Fat, I'm gonna tell you what Indiana is. Indiana is that basketball team that show up and they full of white boys. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. It's a team full of white boys in high school basketball, team full of them. And then you
yeah,
got this other team. When you look at the two, look at this other team full of niggas. They jump out the gym. They more
yeah,
athletic. They can dunk and all this extra shit. But the white boys, they box you out. They know when to make the right
yeah,
pass. They run their zone
yeah.
defense to a T. When they open,
Mm-hmm.
they hit shots. When they got the
Yeah,
ball, they hold it for you, making all the right passes until they bore
yeah,
you out your mind. They make you foul them. That's what
yeah.
Indiana.
They make you beat yourself.
Indiana's that team.
Yeah, they
You know
make
what
you
I'm
beat
saying?
yourself,
That's the
basically.
analogy I want to use, man.
Yeah,
Indiana, man. I like Indiana in this spot. I do.
yeah. I like Indiana.
It's tough for me to go against Indiana, man. As bad as I would want to, man. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
That's why I
man.
mean.
Man, so y'all get in the comments, man, who y'all got winning these semifinal games, man. I believe me and Fat both got the Natty being Indiana and Ole Miss. And we will get a predictions on
Yeah,
them whenever we get to that game. We'll figure it out next week. So, make sure you tune in. Tune in every week, but tune in next week for the national championship prediction show. I'll be honest, Fat. I don't even have a dog in the fight with Miami and Ole Miss because if Miami win and Miami get that national championship game in Miami, Michael Irvin on the sidelines,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's
yeah.
gonna. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
They might
telling
have
you, I
to
have
score him
a
out there.
dog in this. I just, man, real deal, man. Sometimes fat sports is fun to watch when you don't really have a dog in the fight.
They gonna have to escort. They gonna have to escort his ass out of there, Michael Irvin.
I know, dead ass.
Yeah,
If Miami win that
yeah,
championship, Michael Irvin probably going to jail. I'm just gonna call it like it is, man. That nigga
yeah,
going to jail. But
yeah,
knock
yeah,
on wood for him. But man, so All right, Fab, we got our NFL predictions, man. Wild card weekend, the NFL playoffs is finally upon us. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time with this first one. Fat Carolina Panthers on the road at the LA Rams. Rams, last time I checked, are 10.5-point favorites. Remember, Carolina beat the Rams earlier this season because if you remember, I called that upset that weekend. Panthers over the Rams.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who you got in this spot, man? Bryce Young going to LA, going back out to his folk out there in LA, out to California. Do Bryce Young get an upset win on the road for his first playoff start?
Well, he will be in his hometown, Cali. You know what I'm saying? He a Cali kid. Love Bryce Young, man. Love what he did at Bama. You know what I'm saying? Probably my favorite quarterback to ever come through Bama. But I like the Rams. I like the Rams in this spot. I just think, well, I would say no think. I know the Rams the better football team. I know in the regular season, they beat them like you said. You predicted. I remember when you predicted it. But man, it's playoffs time now, so it's different. You know how that. You know how I go, man. It's different. So not many Cinderella stories happen in this NFL stuff.
Yeah, man. As somebody that also predicted the Panthers to make the playoffs this year and win the NFC South, because I did that as well. I think I'm a Saints fan. I'm wearing a Falcons hat, and I'm on this camera giving the Panthers credit. I am losing all my who that credibility right now. Whatever. Anyway, it's tough for me to see the Panthers winning this game. Devontae Adams come back for the Rams this week. Devontae Adams, man, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, Matt Stafford probably finna win an MVP trophy, well deserved, if I might add.
Yeah.
Rams big, man. And they pissed off because the Panthers beat them big. I'm talking about big Rams victory. Big.
Mhm. I could see some 38-14 shit type shit,
Yeah,
something like
something
that.
like that. But all right, so we finna got to speed through these next two, man. Cause my damn
All
phone
right,
is
look up.
getting ready to die. I ain't got no. I broke my damn charger. So man, the next one I got is your Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears.
Man, you know who I'm going with. Man, where my shit at? Hold on, I'll be right back. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on,
I'm
man.
gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest, fat. I'm a Jordan Love guy. I had the Packers going to the Super Bowl this year. I think the Micah Parsons injury derailed all that for me. The Packers have generally had the Bears number for a long time. I think the Bears did win the last matchup they played the Packers because that's when they threw that long walk off touchdown pass Kelly Williams to DJ Moore. Bears did lose last week. Fat, you know me. If the goddamn ship going down, I'm going down with the ship. I picked Green Bay to get to the Super Bowl. That means they got to win playoff games. I got the Packers beating the goddamn Chicago Bears. Give me Green Bay, man.
That's
I
what
ain't
I'm
got
talking
much
about.
confidence in it, but fuck it. I'm with Green Bay.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
how much I really believe in it, but fuck it. I'm with Green Bay, man.
Let's get it.
New England Patriots at home hosting LA Chargers.
Young quarterback. Drake May never been here.
True.
I got the Chargers in the upset.
Okay. Upset.
Chargers in the upset.
Okay. I like, man, the momentum that New England had throughout the course of the season. This year, Drake made first of a playoff game, but man, Josh McDaniels and coached in 1,000 of them all them years with Brady and that whole Patriots run. Mike Vrabel, damn good head coach. So is Jim Harbaugh for the Chargers. I think the Chargers being so hurt on the offensive line is a difference in the ball game. Drake May played at the MVP level all year. They're coming off big momentum, man. Give me New England at home in a good game. I like New England at home, though.
Bet.
NFC, man. Some more NFC action, man. San Francisco 49ers, man. Shout out Mike Will. San Francisco 49ers on the road in a rematch of the 2022 NFC Championship at the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm gonna go with Philly, man. I'm gonna go with Philly.
Philly ain't been that hot all year long. Now the playoffs are here. They arrested starters last week. San Francisco got too many injuries on the defense, man. I think this game is probably lower scoring than people think it's going to be. If it were in San Francisco, I probably would pick the 49ers, to be honest. But it's in Philadelphia.
I got a question,
another good game. But Philadelphia,
I got a question.
Will be good. Low scoring.
Hey,
Philly.
Hey, I got a question. What happened with Saquon Barkley? I don't even hear about him no more.
That Philly offensive line than what it was last year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I don't even be hearing about
him. Man. Philadelphia, they struggled on offense, man. Okay. What I think gonna be the game of the weekend, man. Gonna be the game of the weekend. Buffalo Bills and Jacksonville Jaguars. I think this is the best game of the whole damn weekend. I do.
Ooh, that's tough.
I think this
is
the game of the weekend. And wild card round.
Hey, when I went and got my haircut the other day, Marge, shout out Marge, man.
Yeah,
he was talking about the Jaguars. He was talking about the Jaguars. I hope he watching this episode. He was trying to school me on the Jaguars, and he said he like the Jaguars to win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He big on the Jags. He said he think the Jags will get to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But man, I gotta go. If Josh Allen don't get it now, man, this your best time, bro. You ain't got Lamar in there. You ain't got Patrick Mahomes in there, bro. This your best time, bro. Burrow. This is your best time. This is your moment, Josh Allen. Like, no excuses. Shout out to the brand. Like, this is your time, bro. This is your time. I'm gonna roll with Josh Allen. Man. If not now, win. If not now, win, bro.
You know what, man? We talk about it at work. Shout out to Toot, man. We talk about it at work. Upset, man. Upset. Because I think the Bills are actually a small favorite. Upset, man. I got Jacksonville. I like the momentum Jacksonville been playing with at home. Jacksonville get a big win, man. Give me Jacksonville.
I ain't mad at it. The Jazz have been hot.
But I think that's going to be the game of the weekend. I do.
Maj schooled me. He been schooling me about the Jazz, man. Maj been big on the Jazz now.
All right, the last game of wild card weekend, man, will actually be on a Monday night. The Houston Texans will take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who you got winning that one?
Who is it now? The Steelers and who now?
Steelers and the Houston Texans. It's in Pittsburgh.
But this what Tomlin do. He get in the first round, wild card weekend, and they go home the first time. As soon as wild card weekend hit. So I think history gonna repeat itself again, man. I like what's today.
I gotta go with Houston too, man. Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, Kamara Lassiter, Derek Stingley Jr., that defense. That Aaron Rodgers can't run. That pass rush is ferocious. I think that pass rush get at him. I think another low-scoring game, man, because the Houston offense ain't all that hot either. But Pittsburgh is getting DK Metcalf back, coming off a big win against Baltimore in a game that they should have lost, but the Ravens kicker missed the damn field goal. The Ravens find a different way to just bullshit Lamar year after year after year. One year, Zay Flowers fumbled the ball in the end zone. Then last year, Mark Andrews dropped the wide open damn pass and had a fumble. This year, the kicker missed the damn field goal to make it to the playoff. Get Lamar out of Baltimore, man. But that's good. We'll talk about that another day. I like Houston to win a very low-scoring game. DeMeco Ryans, man, goddamn it. Somebody from Alabama has to win something for me. Either Bryce Young or DeMeco Ryans got to win this weekend. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
One of them got to win. And I got more confidence in the Texans than I do
DeMeco Ryans. Yeah.
Damn it. Somebody from Roll Tide going to win something this weekend. Shit.
Oh, God.
I was like, Gunner. We due for a win, damn it.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, man. But that's what we got, man. NFL playoff predictions y'all got. Drop them in the comments, man. Please let us know in the comments. Say you got anything
else? Shit, we didn't skim through wild card weekend, semifinals. That's about all I got, bro.
Oh, man. Well, once again, man, we appreciate y'all for watching. No Excuses, man. Be sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Like Kat tell you to start off every episode, man. Turn on the post notifications so you know when we post. There's no excuses, man. We out.